Okay, someone just told me that my mic wasn't on, so now we're going to be doing that again, except faster this time, or maybe slower because I'm going to be talking through it again. Create a new world. We can go medium all the way, and now we're creating the world. This is pretty simple, just, standard creation of the world, standard history generation. Not really anything special about that. So the important thing about Dwarf Fortress is there's a lot of waiting while things happen, especially here. I'm gonna stop at 250. Just gonna do resetting my mic settings. Let's see. You can probably tell that I've never done this before. Alright, to my 3 viewers or whatever, how's this? There's like a 10-second delay between recording and broadcasting, so I don't expect to hear all your comments right away, but I do appreciate you taking the time to listen in. I've been told that it's still too quiet, so let's see how this works. I'm gonna turn down the desktop audio, turn up the voice capture audio. Okay, I'm getting good signs from my lively audience. Although that was like 10 seconds ago, so I may have increased the volume even more, so who knows? Good reviews, thumbs up. Mike from Ottawa says, still fine, he says. Yes, if you join my show, you can have your comments read live. He says do a flip. I can't do that, Mike. Shut up. You're not helping. We're almost at 200. The year 200 of the Age of Myth. When we reach 200, I won't do a flip. How about that? There have been about 35,000 historical figures, 18,000 of which are dead now. Whoop. Yeah, the map changed. It does that all the time. There have been 300,000 events so far in 270 years. Comments coming in live from my audience that my performance so far has been acceptable. Thanks, Mike from Ottawa. Always glad to hear your feedback. So if you're just tuning in and you don't know what Dwarf Fortress is, it's a roguelike real-time strategy role-playing / base management game or something like that. It's kind of hard to explain. It's also very hard to play. I don't even know how I figured it out at all. I think I had 3 weeks off or 2 weeks off during Christmas one year, and I decided to start it. And my fighting spirit and guts or whatever was just so strong. I stuck through it and I learned how to play. And you can too if you have 2 weeks of your time to dedicate to it. Of course, I'm still not very good about 4 years later, so might have problems if you need to be good at a game to have a satisfying experience with it. Okay, I don't know how much is actually happening in this final 10 years. We'll just get through it. Pretty sure medium history is 250 years, so it might stop automatically. Currently having a fun time trying to organize these wires. You can't see them, obviously, but they're kind of annoying. $250. Oh, there we go. So, Oman Alu, the Realms of Wind, has been created. We can now explore the region. Excuse me as I adjust my chair or whatever. So, depends on what format you're looking at this in, but there are some various ASCII characters on screen right now. Some of them are green. Oh, excuse me. Some of them are light blue, some of them are purple, some of them are dark blue. See, if you go around the map, you'll see that it sort of looks like geography. Okay, yeah, someone's sending me links and telling me not to look at them now because I'm busy. Yeah, thanks. Your big help, Mike from Ottawa. Okay, let's just accept it and go on. Yeah, he says you're welcome, yeah. Shut the fuck up, Michael. Oh. Apparently I'm being rude. Apparently, some of my viewers are jealous of my iron gut and ability to burp on demand. Well, yeah, that's not something I can help with, sorry. Okay. Continue playing. Huh? Oh yeah. Start playing. So that means we start with a new world. Excuse me, I just gotta burp off camera or off mic because some of you are too sensitive. So, as you can see, there are 3 options here. There's Dwarf Fortress, Adventure, and Legends. Dwarf Fortress is the main attraction. It's the base management game. It's well, they're all top-down, but it's top-down, kind of sliced, so it's 3D. I don't know. You'll find out soon enough. Adventure is like a role-playing game instead of a base management game. It's, I guess you could say it's less complete than Dwarf Fortress, and also I don't like it as much. Although you can still do fun things in it. Let's get started with Dwarf Fortress. So as you can see, it's simulating the world for 2 weeks before we start. Don't worry, it does that all the time. I don't think you actually worried, just... Okay. So now we actually have to do some thinking about, like, where we're gonna go. I do have a... Well, I don't have it. I can open it up. A random number generator. So I can figure out where I'm gonna go. Max 128 because that's the size. 18, so that's gonna be Y. So 1, 2, and 70. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, that's a decent spot. As you can see on the left, on the top left, there's a local map. That's where the site is going to be. The site, that's where the base is going to be. In the middle, or I guess the middle left, the big map, the slightly bigger than the one on the right map, is the region map. That's every square the size of the local map fits into one of these characters on the region map. And then the world map is just zoomed out, so it all fits on one screen. And as you can see, the area that the random number generator picked for us is called the, the Forests of Alliance. The Forests of Alliance. Temperate broadleaf forest. It's warm, heavily forested. Vegetation is thick. There's untamed wilds surrounding it, and there's a brook called Seduced Good. Seems somewhat oxymoronic, but, you know, we'll live with it. However, there is an aquifer, and I'm not interested in doing a challenge run yet. Maybe that'll be next time, but aquifer is basically not going to happen. So let's see, aquifer, nope. Everything else, sure. And now we shall filter everywhere that does not have an aquifer. Alternatively, if you like a spot that you see on the map, you can suggest it and I'll go to it. I'll embark there. That's where the base will be. I'll only do anything that's I'll only do anything that is currently flashing green right now, though. One of my viewers says go to the middle of the ocean. Now, I can go there. I can't embark, though. See this little thing right here, embark? It's kind of important. It allows you to start the game. I can't press it, so it has to be on land. It can't be in the mountains. And it can't be in the ocean. It can be anywhere else, though. Try again. It says no, the little green flashing island. On... Where is the little green flashing island? There are a few of them. Do you mean the top middle one? This one? The smallest one. Is it this one? Or is it this one? That one, he says. Let's see, what's the surroundings? It's hot, it's heavily forested, wilderness or vegetation is thick, surroundings are wilderness, which means normal, I guess, I think. Whoops. Let's go, where's the fucking UMKH? Oh yeah, UMKH, okay. Appears that this is actually a pretty good starting point. The only problem is, I'm pretty sure you can't get migrants on an island. So, whoop, neighbors, dwarves. Okay. Huh. Let's check out the civilizations. Huh. It says my neighbors are dwarves. Does that mean I can get migrants? I don't know. Yeah, let's go there. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to embark on salt water because that can cause problems. I'll embark in the middle of the island. And selected an area. Okay, never mind. Maybe very difficult to survive here. One of my viewers says islands mean no migrants but also no enemies. Yeah, you'd think that, but sorry. There are enemies all around. I'm going to say no on the island. Sorry, other viewer. I'm gonna accept anything on the mainland. Anything... Yeah, that's connected to the mainland. Wow, what a tease, he says. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm gonna generate a number, another number. Why? 11. Nope. Too close. 70. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70. 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Near the bottom. Temperate, so it will freeze. But we're boxed in by other civilizations. What's there? Utiuda is another civilization, like right next to this place. We'll see what we can find in the general area, though. Distrustierly. That's an interesting name of brook. Okay, the highs and lows. Oh, there's another aquifer here. Okay, it has to be in... freezing. God damn it. Cold. Too much. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one spot. This is not working. I'm just gonna pick it. I'm gonna... Sorry, guys. Not sorry. This is already a disaster. Let's see. how bad it can get from here. Whoa. Made a mistake. Probably hear my computer running in the background. That's because it's running super hot. Because it takes a lot of effort, I guess, to find stuff like this. To find the perfect embark spot. Okay. What? Let's see, F1. Which biomes are there? This one, soil, deep metals, fluxstone, deep metals. God damn it, did I do the wrong? Okay, there we go. Let's see. How disastrous can it get? Everybody could die. That's always a possibility. Yeah, that's a good chat. It's a real lively chat going on here. 5 viewers. Holy shit. I don't know if I can stand the pressure. Okay, it looks like the results are the same as last time. So, it's gonna be fun. We're off to a great start, everybody. Already half an hour into the stream. Let's just go here. Boop, boop, H. Nope, nothing there. Ooh. Lots of stuff here. Ah, but there's an aquifer here. Let's just go. Gotta have. Ooh, what? Neighbors, elves, goblins, humans, dwarves. What have we got here? Shell metals, deep metals, fluxstone layer, yes. Aquifer, no, river. 4. Let's try this one more time. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Some real political discussions going on in the chat right now. Ooh. Okay, we need somewhere with trees. And goblins as neighbors, so enemies here. Little soil, deep metals, fluxstone layer. F1, F2. Ooh, okay. F1, F2. So, as long as we go So here's the thing. According to this biome map, there's an aquifer in the flashing area, and there is no aquifer in the flashing area right now. So if we start here and we search for metals in the top left, and we search for deeper metals and fluxstone and shit in the bottom right, then we should be fine. Let's go! Prepare for the journey carefully. Of course. Fucking of course. So now for the fun part. We get to determine what all our dwarves are. So of course we gotta have a miner. Gotta have 2 miners. 2 miners. Gotta have someone who cuts wood. But also, he can be a military guy. So he's gotta have... Which ones are there? It's probably down here. Swordsman, axeman. 2 points in axeman. 2 points in shield user, 2 points in armor user, so that way he isn't slowed down. And also fighter, 2 points in fighter. So, next guy. We gotta have a mason. We gotta have... Actually, this mason can also be a carpenter. We gotta have... Actually, never mind. Mason, carpenter, do his own thing. Mason, do his own thing. Who shall be next? I forget what I always do here. Oh yeah. Armorsmith. Weaponsmith. Why am I whispering? I don't know. And the final one shall be a doctor. So he will have diagnostician, mainly, 5 points there. And also a point in like surgeon, doctor, bone, suture, and wound dresser. How about 2 in wound dressing? That way he doesn't leave everyone infected. Someone says dibs on Kib, which is the... Who's he? He's the mason. Quantum Sheep 1, you shall have your wish. What else am I gonna do? Oh yeah, items. Items. Gotta have them items. So, copper pick, only need 1. Well, wait, pick. Yeah, we have 2 miners, 2 picks. Battle axe, only 1. Iron anvil, 1. Dwarven beer, gotta have 41. Dwarven ale, pale ale, 21. We'll sort these numbers out later. Plump helmet spawn, 21. That's not a... It's not a euphemism for anything at all. Pay no attention. So we got reindeer hearts. 21. Cave lobster. 21, whatever. Actually, this is really cheap. We don't need a lot of plump helmets, so let's have 21. Same as everything else. That's not a lot. We don't need quivers. Burping. Favorite pastime. Pigtail thread. Pretty sure we don't need most of this. Ropes. Let's have 1. Bags. 5. Cloth. 2. Thread. 5. Yeah, sure. Burping. Alder buckets. Don't need them. Splints. Crutches. Don't need them. Fucking cripples, who needs them? Nobody. And they'd probably die anyway, so they won't last too long. Won't get much use out of it. Someone says max buckets. Sorry, that's a name, not a command. If you ever claim a character, it will be named Max Buckets. Okay, so what are we going to do? We have 400 points. What are we going to do? We are going to add some armor because we need it. Bodywear. Bronze. Breastplate. Wait, 125? Yeah, 100. New. Went a bit too far down. Headwear. Bronze. Helm. New. Handwear. I forget if you need like 2 different. Oh, okay, it's a pair. Bronze gauntlet. There we go. Nope. Need 2. Okay. Footwear. Bronze high boot. 2. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully we'll get a right and left of each kind. I don't know. Might not. What's next? Oh yeah, a shield. We can probably make a shield. Never mind. So, what's left? Animals. Animals, animals, animals. We gotta get 2 female dogs. 1 male dog, if you know what I mean. And that's about it. Probably. I'll get rid of the breastplate. That way we can get some. We can get a cat of each kind. We can get a hen and a rooster, so chickens. Let's get like 4 hens. Someone says get a duck. Many ducks. Sure thing, buddy. In fact, let's just replace... No? Someone... Oh, we have a fight. Ducklings. That's a kind of duck. I'm overruling it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a drake, which is a male duck. Because... I know that because I play this game. Sorry guys, you want ducklings. It's not gonna work. They are soft and... If you went into this game expecting soft and fuzzy, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get it. That's just a fact. See, customize. Customize the game. Nope. Okay, so music starts playing. Someone says at least 12 ducklings. I don't know if I have enough points for that. Kib. Quantum sheep, 1 roborist. Peasant. You hear that, quantum sheep? You're a peasant. I'm sorry. You know what? You know what? 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 Don't have enough points. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had enough points. Turns out a duckling costs the same as a duck. Who knew? Okay, I seem to have inspired some class warfare. Alright. All of you 2 viewers, come up with a word. And put it in the chat. I'll wait. We got 1 word. You other viewer better submit your word. I'll just use Knave. If you want to be like that. Howler? My purple viewer? You better come up with a word and put it in the chat, or else I'm moving on without you. And there's no going back to there's no going back to this. This is the ultimate choice. Well, I guess he's gonna be like that. Ah, god damn it. Never mind. I just realized what an absolute mess the name fort menu is, so never mind. We'll just use the automatically generated. Actually, front compound. Funk. Let's just go down. Fungus. Oh, there's no funk. I guess the funk died. Fungus. Is that sufficient? Close enough, he says. Alright. Fungusshall. Well, that's accurate, I guess. Let's embark. I am ready. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidden wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Kedvitok. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the giant cheetahs oh fuck. Giant cheetahs. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins at this place, Muzaton, Fungusshall. Strike the earth. Real jawcracker that Dwarven language is, huh? It's a Lord of the Rings reference. Okay, so here's the playing screen. As you can see, it's a lot of weird symbols, a lot of flashing symbols, well, a few flashing symbols. Let's see what we got here. We got Vabuk Fathmugrur, the miner. We got Quantum Sheep Roberurust, the mason, I think it was. Got Vukar, Let Moslashed, carpenter. Got Fikod Lelam Dodok, the diagnoser. Got Tulon Alatharos, woodcutter. We got Takud Stizgazierol, expedition leader. Oh, he's the leader of them. We got Stodir Kudist Sigun, the metalsmith. What did I say about jaw crackers, huh? Also, I just burped again. Let's get the menus how we want them. And we shall... Oh, what's that? Is that a limestone wall? A white sand? Never mind. It's white sand. That's useless to me. What are these pebbles? Tame giant cheetahs, he said. Well, I think that's possible, yeah. We'll see what we can do. Chalk boulder. So it's a chalk mound that we're on. This little area. As you can see, if I zoom up, we have lots of trees. Down one layer. This is the ground level of the top of this mound. This is a bit lower. This is where we are. And we are going to... Let's see, where's a good place to dig in? Let's just do it right here. So, what I'm doing here is I'm pressing D for designations, D for dig. I'm gonna dig out a little section right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. 6. And as you can see, these tiles are actually rectangular. So this may look square, but it's very much not square. It's like 10 to a side, but or 10 wide, but only 6 long or 6 high. Oh. Next, we gotta chop down some trees. This will be the work of whoever the tree cutter is. I forget his name. I'm not going to refer to their names. Sorry, guys. It's too much work. And let's just dig a little bit further here. So we got 6 wide, so there's a... Oh, that's 7 wide, actually. Oh. There's a middle piece. Not a middle piece. We got a stairs going down. Down? Jace. Downstairs. For some reason, J stands for downstairs. I don't know. One of my viewers says make up shorthand names. Yeah, that's why the Mason is named Quantum Sheep. Howler. Give me a name, or I could name one of the existing ones after you. It's your choice, buddy. Okay, that's suitably phallic, so let's just watch this happen. As you can see right here, the miners have taken to work. They're carving out the wall. Oh yeah, max buckets, I forgot about that. Who should be max buckets? The diagnoser, the metalsmith, the woodcutter, the carpenter, the guy who knows how to use axes. I think that's the woodcutter. Alright, so I may have to enter another window. So, whoop. This is the Dwarf Therapist window, also known as the thing that keeps me sane. There's nothing on it right now, but as you can see, if I load it up, there are all of our dwarves right here. Whoop. As you can see, this nickname is here. Whoop. Can I change his nickname? Oh yeah. Kib. Kip for short. What? It was Kib before. Alright. Let's just remember that he's Kib. Max buckets. Who's the carpenter? He's right here. Max buckets. There we go. Let's see. Max buckets. Letmoslashed. Yeah, that's a name. That's a name if I've ever seen one. So the thing here is it's kind of a spreadsheet. This is getting into the boring shit. It's a spreadsheet of all the different jobs that all the dwarves have, and this is just kind of keeping it all organized as it can be. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. We're just gonna ignore this for most of the time, hopefully. I'm gonna be doing stuff in here on the side, but you don't really have to see that. You don't care about that. You want to see these other characters all over the screen. Really drawn a blank as to what I usually do before. Oh yeah, workshops and zones. So we gotta keep our animals somewhere. Otherwise they're gonna wander around and get killed and shit. So, let's do that right here. Let's set animal den, pen pasture, set it. So, gonna get all the ducks. Nope, all the yak bulls. That's it? Alright. Whoop. Yeah. Build workshop, carpenter's workshop, right here. I don't know why I'm whispering again, I just keep lapsing into that. Willow logs. We're surrounded by willow, seems. Mason. Masons. Nope, masons. There it is. Willow logs. We always need a still, of course. This is how you make the booze. And next we need a craft dwarf's shop, of course. And I'm just gonna do some quick shit down here. Woodcutting, who's our woodcutter? Who's our carpenter? He can also do wood crafting. Mason can also do stone crafting. This guy is the diagnostician. He can do like, I don't know, tanning. He can do butchery tanning. He can do cooking because he's a doctor, so he's sure to spread diseases and shit by cooking. The military guy can do brewing. Where is he? Here he is. Metalsmith. Nope, that's not it. It's the woodcutter. The metalsmith can do brewery. We won't have a metal industry quite yet. And switch over. There we go. So now all the dwarves are getting to work. I think someone just drowned. Nope. Okay. See, the thing about dwarves, you have to watch out for them drowning all the time. So if they fall into a puddle, they might not be able to climb out. And all this shit is done. So, carpenter. They want to make buckets, but we're gonna make beds first. 5, 6, 7. 7 beds. 7 dwarves, 7 beds. That makes sense, right? Let's see. So we're gonna dig pretty deep here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna go down to 5. Gonna get out of the sand and dirt and shit. As you can see, the walls, where are they? The walls right here are sand, black sand, white sand. That's an interesting combination. Eventually, as we get deep enough, we'll find some stone. I think there's chalk underneath. Now, I'm noticing some interesting conversation in the chat again. You do not sleep in buckets. I'm sorry. It's just not how it works. Now we're gonna want some doors too. There are no such thing as mops either. Sorry. Can't hold mops in buckets. You can hold water in buckets. You can also hold blood, I think, but yeah. Containing essence, exactly. Placing on your head, I mean, there's wooden helmets. They might be buckets. Craft dwarfs. Rock. There's no rock yet, so we can't do anything yet. We'll see what we have to do. Whoop. Construct rock door needs non-economic hard rock, so that's because we haven't dug deep enough. We haven't encountered rock. So there is, what's this below here? Shale right below us. But there's some oil under there. You've struck fire agate. Oh boy. It's right here. It's probably pretty worthless though. Struck petrified wood. Oh, there's lots of shit. I thought this was a sparse world. Somebody's saying some naughty stuff in the chat. Is there still mud? Or is that still... Oh, it's Gabbro, okay. It's my pal Gabbro. Let's see, 1, 2... Okay. Can't really fill the silence all the time. How phallic, he says. Oh man, you have no idea. I mean, look at that. What do you think of this? Yeah, you get it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Down here. Going to make a dining hall down here. sufficiently deep so that enemies can't get too far, or too close, I should say. Unless, of course, they breach the main door, but that's very unlikely, of course. Until we get a were creature. And now, some of you who know about Dwarf Fortress probably felt a shudder in your nether regions when I mentioned the word were creature. That will become apparent eventually. Maybe sooner rather than later. And that's a good old... It's just like Bart. I mean, it's just like a dining hall. And we gotta put in a little decentralization right there. So that dwarves can make some sick angles. Some sick turns. Gotta have room to make turns. What are we doing? What are we doing? I forget what we're doing. Oh yeah, food. So this is a square-ish room grid. It's sufficient for like workshops and stuff. Not rooms though. That's a different issue. We'll get into that. Oh, how we will get into that. It's amazing how I don't have carpal tunnel syndrome already, how much I play this game. So let's wait while the dwarves dig into that. Let's look around. Ooh, man! Already? Who's that? What do you think this is? Any of you saw it? There's a red bee. What do you think this red bee is? It's a giant beetle! A large monster in the shape of a beetle. Her chitin is red, her eyes are black, so it's a female beetle. Where's the male guy? Her chitin is red. I guess they're both females. Alright. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. So excuse me. Okay, we appear to be encountering some redstone. Petrified wood. Oh yeah, that's what petrified wood is. Up in the top right corner you can see we got an idlers menu. That's how many people are not working right now. Obviously you gotta keep that as low as possible because someone in my chat is eating dinner or is about to eat dinner right now. What an odd person. It's 8:30 p.m. Says if Kip is dead when I get back I'm fired. Well, sorry, you don't have the authority to do that, and also he probably will be. So, may as well get it over with. So I'm just gonna do a thing like right here. I'm gonna do it here. Let's see. Is this gonna have sand in it? I hope so. Bet you're wondering what this is right now. Or maybe you're not. It's actually a farm and or egg laying complex. So the idea here is that this is kind of separated from the rest of the fortress there'll be underground or farms right here in this area, and then in these areas there's going to be nest boxes where the ducks and ducklings or whatever can lay eggs. Hopefully ducks, not ducklings, that'd be weird. I don't know how I've maintained 5 years for now. We'll see how the night goes. It might get worse. It might get better. I'm already kind of tired from talking for so long, because this is probably the most I've ever talked in one day already. We'll see. Resume. Now the miners get a lot of the work. I probably could have made 3 miners and gotten away with it. We'll see. Oh yeah, there's no masonry work going on. Door, 10 doors. You can fit 10 in this one menu. Still. Plants. Don't have any plants yet. Gotta collect plants. Got to go over to my jobs menu and figure out who can gather plants. Who doesn't have a job? Okay, so most of them don't have a job right now. Surgeon does not have a job, or I'm not gonna give him a job. I'm gonna give the woodcutter a job. Who's this? Wood cutting. Gonna give one of the miners gonna give Stodier the metalsmith. And who's the other guy? Yeah, these are the 2 guys who don't really do anything. I'm gonna give them some jobs. So here's the point of the job, is collecting plants. So we have to collect plants to make sure we have enough stuff to brew. So we're just gonna collect plants in the local area. Maybe venture down here a bit. We'll see. Gotta love my soda. Okay, mining is slow going for now. It'll get faster eventually. Right now it just means there's a lot of waiting and like not really doing anything. Even though the first half a year is pretty frantic compared to other years and other halves of a year. Let's see where just because there's so much to do, so much that needs to be done. Nope, don't have anything yet. Oh yeah, we gotta get stockpiles. Oh yeah, we don't have room for a stockpile, never mind, sorry. That's just temporary. Mid-spring. Started in the middle of spring, it's mid-spring. Or started at the beginning of spring and it's mid-spring now. We're making good time, folks, fellas, ladies. There's a cat currently scratching at my door. I'm going to attempt to ignore that. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay. Giant dog attacks the stray dog, but he jumps away. What's happened? Giant beetle, where's this guy? Okay, okay, the giant beetle's running. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna do a thing real fast. Workshop, butcher shop. See how much meat. Let's see how much beetle meat we can get out of this. Also, it says there are no idlers really just means that everyone is currently beating up a beetle. Did they just... So they just like beat up a beetle and then left him to crawl away? It's pretty incredible. Okay, who's the... Alright, this scratching is getting a little bit incessant. Toulon. Where's Toulon? There he is. Toulon. Let's see, max buckets. Tekad. Who's Tekad? Tekad is one of the miners. I'm not gonna let him. Well, actually, he might have some value in being one of the military people. Let's see. Are they going to be able to kill it? This is the fate of the most important people in the group right now. Oh shit! Uh-oh. Oh, that was fast. Oh, so he is... I don't think he's wearing armor. He's getting hit in the head and getting shit taken out of him. Okay, so he's getting wrestled by the beetle. He pushes in the left upper arm and the injured part collapses into a... Oh man, an artery has been opened. The militia commander is having trouble breathing. Uh-huh. How about cancel that killer? Good catch. Although there wasn't much going on, I was just reading out the combat logs. So what happened was... You all heard it. I decided to make everyone attack the beetle. May not have been my best idea. I thought the giant beetle would have been like a giant frog and would have been easy to kill. Turns out, he basically killed the militia commander. And now I've let them... I've just let them crawl away. Sorry about that. I didn't know that was happening. He's a Jason wall. What? Oh yeah, bet. So, I guess now we gotta break out the... we gotta break out the impromptu hospital here. Zone. At least the doctor didn't get killed. Hospital. Max buckets carpenter cancels give water needs empty bucket. Well, that you shall have, sir. Let's make a bunch of buckets. Whoop! Giant beetle. Yeah, he's just wandering around. Uh-oh! Looks like someone's dead. Toulon is dead. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Someone wants me to make more buckets. Well, buckets. There we go. Max amount. Whoops, almost missed. Max amount. There we go. Hey, someone in my chat named Thunderclaw. Do you play Dwarf Fortress? Yeah, he says, like a true champion. Okay. Just got back into it after a long absence. Me too. Although it wasn't as long as it should have been, I think. According to these results. Seems like we won't need that hospital anymore. Cancel, cancel, cancel. We'll need a coffin. This is probably the earliest coffin I've ever had to make. And I've had to make some coffins real early. Quantum Sheep is going to be pissed, although not as pissed. Well, maybe he had a vendetta against this guy. Was after all the... Who was he? Toulon. He was the... Oh yeah, the woodcutter. So he was the one who cut the wood that allowed Max Buckets to make his buckets. He's been missing for a week. Yeah, sorry, buds. I don't think he's gonna come back. Where are we gonna make our cemetery or whatever? Let's make it at the end of a hallway. The Hall of Heroes is what it shall be. The stream alright? Yeah, the stream's alright, I think. I'm watching it. Maybe not the best idea. Hey Thunderclaw, would you have guessed that this is the first time I've ever streamed a game? Dying to know your answer. I think I know what it's going to be, though. Oh shit! He said it would not. That's actually surprising. Well, thank you, Thunderclaw, for your honest opinion. How are we gonna do this? There's some design going on. Are we gonna do like a maze thing? Is that what this is gonna be? I guess it is. This is a terrible idea, but let's just do it. It can be a timeline of all the deaths in the fortress. That's a good idea. See how far along that goes. Thunderclaw says, I've seen much worse streams than, or from people who were apparently quite serious, so I assume the ... is implied there. That's both good and bad to hear. I certainly, I would have hoped that the Dwarf Fortress streaming scene would be better, but I guess it's just Dwarf Fortress people streaming it, so... not exactly huge overlap, I would imagine. An overlap between people who are good at streaming and talking and shit and people who like Dwarf Fortress. What am I doing? This is not easy to watch, is it? I think you're supposed to do that to make it easier to watch. You're supposed to just keep it in one angle for a long time. As long as you can, anyway. Okay, we're starting to build the spiral cemetery, or the spiral, what do you call it? Place where you keep dead bodies. Mausoleum. Burial chambers. Someone give me a word here. I know there's a better word. What's going on up top? 3 idlers. What's our stop? Oh yeah, we don't have a counter yet. Someone who counts the goods. Let's get that sorted out. Tomb. Thunderclaw says, thank you. Thank you very much. That is exactly the word I was thinking of. It's the Byzantine tomb, or the... fuck, I forgot the other word. Where the Minotaur lives. I don't know. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I've ever streamed a game, and I'm forgetting words left and right. And I'm also forgetting to do something. Forgetting to play the game. That's what I should be doing. Gotta make a table. And a chair. And who is going to be the successor to Toulon, the dead man? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure when we get migrants, we'll get some really skilled people. I mean, we're getting metalsmiths, we're getting carpenters. They are sending their best. Topical. From last year. About this time last year, in fact. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't ask. Also, if that was super lame, yeah, you don't have to tell me. I know it was lame. So it seems the table is done. Let's get that done. Mahogany, mahogany, mahogany. Yep, date palm. All right, let's see. Study. Nope, nope. There we go. Oh yeah. Diagnoser. Who's the diagnoser? It's TechEd. Hey, Thunderclaw, are you here for my epic burp? Or was that too early? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Noble screen. Noble screen. N for nobles. Bookkeeper. Oh, apparently Thunderclaw missed my epic burp. Well, maybe I'll have another one. I am drinking soda. Okay then. Someone's eating a mushroom at this table. I mean, it's supposed to be for the bookkeeper, but Thunderclaw says he's not too torn up about missing my epic burp. Well, listen, you weren't there, so you don't know what you missed. Maybe I should, like, allow these comments to show up on the stream somehow. I don't know. Probably make it easier for people watching when I post this on YouTube or whatever I do. Alright, time to place beds. I say it's time to place beds because people are sleeping on the floor and outside and in the rain and all that stuff. It's not good. They don't like it. So the thing about Dwarf Fortress is you gotta keep your dwarves happy. They don't need much, but generally they like sleeping indoors. That's kind of important to them. They also like sleeping in bedrooms that are theirs, like that they own. I don't understand it either, but I'm not here to understand. I'm here to serve and command with absolute authority. Howler says make them sleep outside and just give them copious amounts of booze. Well, the booze, I'm working on it. We got 50 drinks. That's enough to last, like, what, 10 seasons for 7 dwarves? Or 6 dwarves now? Sorry, I forgot his name. Toulon already. Yeah, Toulon. Thunderclaus says, yeah, serve your dwarves to giant beetles. That is what I did. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, looks like the... What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with the stream? There we go. That should be better. No more spiral. That was just a bad idea. It would make them walk for too long. Mean that if I wanted anything mined, I would have to wait a long time. We're doing something else though. Looks like I gotta get this done too. And it's all even. Okay, everything's done. Let's see what we got. Tables. Need to make tables. Should probably set up some hotkeys. Hotkeys. Zoom here. Gate. So let's see. Like Quill18, the legendary Dwarf Fortress streamer. Also known for other smaller games like Crusader Kings 2 and whatever else he plays. What's this thing? This is the dining hall. Dine hall. How's the sound on my mouse clicks and key types? Is that okay? It's probably too loud. What do you think? Five idlers, that's too many. Okay, we gotta make a burial receptacle, it says. There's gotta be a better name for that. Like a coffin, which is what I'm putting there right now. This is item number 1 on the menu. Is memorializing Toulon. He died to a beetle. Whoop. B, used for burial. Allow citizens, allow pets. Do not allow pets. I don't want to bury pets. They're pointless, take up space. They're not dwarves. If they're pet dwarves, then I'll bury them, but not pet animals. Not pet elves either. Yes, Thunderclaw, I agree with you. Yeah, basically he's saying that he supports putting the chat on the screen somehow. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out next time. It says he supports putting the chat on the screen because some streamers don't do that, and they just, like, reply to things that people in the chat say without explaining what they're replying to. Now, I'm doing this laboriously by reading out every comment and chat entry, but I imagine if I had more than 5 viewers, this would just be unwieldy. And also, I don't like it anyway. I would prefer just, like, being able to reply to it and not having to read it out, so that'd be a good option. I'll think about it. He says probably yes. I'm not sure what he's replying to there. That's the problem in the opposite direction, Thunderclaw. Sorry. Maybe he's saying my keys are too loud. Is that what you're saying? Keys and clicks. Jeez, I've lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah, is this? Okay. Toulon is missing, so they don't know where he is. Thunderclaw's also forgotten what we were talking about, so that's okay. Got too many dogs, too many ducks. I gotta put some ducks in some boxes. If you don't know what that is, be ready for a crash course in craft dwarfship. Right here. Gotta make rock. Nest box. Gotta make 4 for 4 ducks. Oh yeah, he was saying that if there were more viewers, then it would be impossible to really keep up with all the comments. So yes, I do agree with that. That would be a problem, or maybe fortunately. I probably won't have to deal with that for a long time, because there are like 5 people watching, and I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 of them are people I told to watch. Hey, if there's like... So there are some people I haven't accounted for. Is there anyone else in the chat that has a name? Oh shit. There's a cougar here too. Things are not going well in the Untamed Wilds. Where's the cougar? There he is. Oh, there he is. Cougar. A large solitary feline. It is found most often in dense vegetation, like this one, or like this. It's dense. It's a lot of veggies around, ambushing its prey, as it did to my dwarves. He is average inside. His hair is tan. Yeah, his skin is burnt umber. His eyes are yellow. Thunderclaw just brought up a brilliant point. Said, 5 people still makes me the 2nd biggest DF streamer at the moment. Who's the biggest? I don't know. I don't pay attention to this stuff. Maybe I should post on Reddit, get a few extra viewers. Wait, do I really want more viewers? I don't know. Kind of did this on a whim. It's not really working out. Cougars, oh yeah, that's what was happening. Cougars fighting. Oh, everyone's chasing the cougar. There it goes. There's the cougar in case you couldn't see it. And this is a big line of people chasing it. And I think there are dogs chasing it as well. Oh, they're tired. They're going home. So, hey, there's a cat. Oh, Captain Duck is streaming right now? Huh. That's interesting. And yes, I do know who Captain Duck is. Because... Isn't he like that guy who made the tutorial videos on Dwarf Fortress, and he's like the biggest, like mainly Dwarf Fortress streaming guy? I'm not really making a lot of sense with my questions. Or whatever I'm doing. Oh yeah, the other question. What was the other question? Yeah, you can see how well this is turning out already. Thunderclaw has no idea, yeah. Seems to be a running theme. Yeah, he thinks that... Yeah, Captain Duck made tutorials that... I mean, there were two... I didn't see them in time for them to help me, but I'm sure they've helped a lot of people. Build next nest boxes. We have nest boxes now, so here's what's gonna happen. Got a chalk nest box right here. Build a door. Got 2 nest boxes. Now, people who like ducklings, hold on to your fucking hats. Am I allowed to swear in these streams? I mean, I guess I'm technically allowed, but should I? Leave your answers below. Adding more nest boxes. Got 1 more, and a door. See, these are going to be important later. Because... did something just happen? Nope. Okay, so... The thing about nest boxes is... When a duck lays her eggs in them... yeah, like it just happened right there. Right there, there's a duck in an egg box, and she laid her eggs. And I think if we go there, we can see duck eggs. Nest box. I guess we can't. But yeah, you can see there's a flashing white circle there. You see that in this one. There's no white circle within the nest box, but in this one there is. That means that the duck has laid her eggs. Now we're going to lock this. Lock it. Pet passable. Keep tightly closed, yeah. And we're also going to make this a... pen pasture. For, I don't know, which duck. Probably should have sorted that out before. So I don't know which ducks I'm going to be putting into this nest box. Or putting into this niche. I think there's enough nest boxes now. Nope, we need nest boxes. Okay, we got 1 more. I think we have 4, so there should be 2 extra. Nope. That was a note. Nest box. Yeah, Thunderclaw asks, why do you need the pasture? Well, the idea there is so that the pasture exists so that the ducks will stay there even if the door gets opened. And so you don't have ducks wandering around everywhere and going to your dining hall and stuff. It doesn't really, or it isn't really important, but it helps keep things organized. I guess a cage would be more effective, but I don't know about long-term cage storage. I don't think ducks eat, so they might be able to stay alive in there. What am I doing? Table. We need tables. Let's go back to the crafting area. So, thrones are chairs when they're stone. When they're made of wood, they're just chairs. And tables, wooden tables are tables and wooden tables, or stone tables are tables as well. I think there are different names for like glass and metal and stone coffins. The wood coffin is just a coffin though. Oh yeah, the pastures, another thing about the pastures, they help prevent fights that happen if there are too many animals in the meeting areas. There is... Huh. There's a dog fighting a giant tick. Huh, that's interesting. The giant tick falls over. Okay. Wait, what? A spattering of giant tick ichor. Oh boy. A wooden coffin is a casket, he says. Huh. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, they made a stone coffin. That's correct. Yeah, okay. The more you know. .jpg. .jpg. JPEG. What am I doing? I lost my train of thought again. Let's see, did the guy get discovered and put in a casket? Or the coffin? Nope, he's still missing, isn't he? Let's see who's missing. Yep, he's missing. Appear to be giant sparrows and giant ticks wandering around. Everybody has no job. The economy's crappy. Gotta use my hotkeys more. Thunderclaw's next project is going to be a necropolis. All tombs all the time. I mean, at the rate this is going, I think I might beat you to it. The first completed, like, room we ever made was a tomb. Let's just let things go along. See if we can make plants. Oh yeah, we need barrels to make booze. So let's make barrels. Can't put booze in buckets. Sorry about that. You can also make stone pots, I think, in the mason workshop. Build farm plot, so let's start a farm plot. Not yet. We don't have enough migrants. Or we don't have enough dwarves. I think the nest claws better be, or should be ready, right? Or nest box, I should say. Yep, seems there are 4 because we have 4 female ducks. Let's make a pasture anyway. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Male duck, right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch over. Hopefully I won't stay there. Switch over to the therapist window, and as you can see, we have a menu of animals here. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of magic and set these to be butchered. Now I don't have to do this. What is that? Clear change. Yeah, okay. I don't have to do this. That's the dwarf menu, right? Yeah. I could find the yaks. Where are they? There they are. It's not in this, it's in Pets Livestock. I could find the yaks in this menu, and nope, yeah, written in this menu. Could find the yaks and set them to be slaughtered. You can see right here it says ready for slaughter. Now it doesn't. Now it does. It's because I'm changing it. I could do that. And I shall leave it there, but I could also go into this room, into this window, and select this box, and then commit the changes, and it would do the same thing. It's a bit of an organizational thing. You can also change jobs in Dwarf Fortress, but it's really tedious. I don't want to go into it. There's all these menus you have to cycle through. Alright, now let's see, who's gonna be the guy... Oh wait, is that a beehive? It is. Oh, it's a bumblebee hive. Well, sometimes you can take honeys or take bees from the surroundings and make a bee's nest and collect honey from it and royal jelly and stuff, and it's kind of a way to make it's a way to make animal derived alcohol, mead. Oh shit, of course I have. I've left the therapist menu again. Well, there wasn't really anything going on anyway. So it seems my yak bull has been slaughtered, and the yak cow is next. Maybe I just shouldn't transition over to a different window whenever I feel like it. So I'm gonna need to put this in a storage area. Quantum Sheep coming in and saying penguins are getting absolutely curb stomped 0-4 by the end of the first period. Come on, Quantum Sheep. You of all people should know that we don't care about that in this place. This is a safe space for dwarves only. Get out of here with your penguins. Although that is an impressive lead by whoever's against the penguins. Whoop. Click the wrong button. Click the wrong button again. It's really dark in my room. There we go. Oh, the senators. Okay. Oh, did I just give away my location? Haha. If Quantum Sheet called me a dip. Yeah, that's fair. Although that is a bit memey for my standards. It has started raining. Okay, so the thing about raining, as far as I know, it does two things. It fills up murky ponds and it makes dwarves unhappy. You want your dwarves to be indoors as much as, well, to avoid the rain. You want your dwarves to be inside as much as they can be. But if you keep them indoors, aka underground, for too long, they will get sun sickness if they go outside. They will develop a aversion to the sun, which means you can have like your military underground all year training, and then they will run out of your fortress to attack the goblin horde or whatever, and they'll just throw up as soon as they see the sun because they're so averse to it. It's kind of a problem, but it's a long-term problem, and we do not deal with long-term problems here in the Koala zone, in the Eucalyptus zone. And Quantum Sheep is asking if Kip is still alive? Yes, but Toulon is not. He was the woodcutter / military man. I made him attack a beetle and he died. his neck got killed, or his neck got bitten in half, or something like that. And also I keep leaving the therapist menu in the stream all the time. What's going on? What am I doing? What am I doing? Maybe I shouldn't keep wondering out loud what I'm doing. Maybe I shouldn't keep narrating my inner thoughts. Yeah, I knew Quantum Sheep would be happy that Toulon is dead. You're a real heartless fellow, you know that. Okay, DBD dump items. Nope, gotta set up a dump first. Where's the dump gonna be? It's gonna be right here, right? It's gonna be somewhere here. Where is the dump gonna be? I'll just put it right here. Right in the middle of the hallway. Garbage dump, there we go. So now if you have too many idle workers, you can make them do something called dumping. Which is not taking a shit. It is getting them to move everything from one area into another area. You can see them all streaming into this room, bringing stuff, putting it right here. That's what dumping does. And I like to only have one garbage dump in the fortress at one time, because otherwise you get stuff disorganized. You get multiple garbage piles, and it's hard to manage. How are we doing for drinks? Doing fine. I don't think we're making drinks yet, though. What's the time? It's midsummer. Oh, wow. We're almost at the first caravan. I think it's about time to make a stockpile. Food. So I'm making two food stockpiles. Might wonder why, and you might still wonder why even after I explain it, but I guess I'll explain it. So the thing about making two stockpiles is you can have one that's for food, one that is for drinks. Thunderclaw's leaving because time zones. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you for your well wishes, and I shall keep that in mind. I shall remember you forever, Thunderclaw. Forbid. Yeah, forbid. There we go. And here's for the other one. Disable, enable, block all, enable, permit. Permit. So this one, the one on the right is only for drinks, the one on the left is only for food. Now, we're gonna have more dwarves coming in and out of this room. This is the center of activity for a while. Thunderclaw says, Godspeed. Oh, wait. Toulon, the ghostly woodcutter, has risen and is now haunting the fortress. Okay. So it seems we didn't bury him fast enough. Maybe we should have erected a memorial or something. Quantum Sheep wonders, outside of the chat, of course, who's Thunderclaw? I don't know. Who are you, Thunderclaw, if you're still here? I think he's just a guy who saw Dwarf Fortress streaming and went to see. And he was apparently pleasantly surprised. I shall forever count him among my most faithful viewers, even if he never watches my stuff again. So I'm just gonna let this guy, this ghost guy, stay here. Quantum Sheep 1 says, "You know you're not supposed to read out literally everything I say to you in a private chat." That is true. Good point. I'm just gonna move these guys over here so that they at least discover the body so I can finally bury it. Okay, looks like someone's burying the body now. So that ghost problem will go away. Although ghosts are always fun. But I don't need more deaths here. It's kind of important to avoid deaths. Put to rest. Alright, that's good to know. Also, the ducks seem to have gone away from the nest boxes. That's because I forgot to forbid the nest boxes. Although this one is still this one still has eggs in it because the door is locked. Good for me for remembering to do it right once. So, for... who's the guy? Howler? Yes, I should probably remember his name. Howler, you really want there to be ducklings? You shall have ducklings soon enough. By soon enough, I mean like in a year maybe? I don't know. It takes a while. Now there's at least one person in the chat that I don't recognize, and I'll just give them this opportunity to speak now or forever hold their names private. And I guess this isn't like a calling out or anything, just I like to know. I'd like to know who's in my chat. I want to know that it's not just a bot. Because I might have another faithful fan. Faithful viewer. I'll just dump everything. So we're beginning to make a dining hall. Whoop. Table. There you go. The point of the dining hall is just to have everyone eating in one place, so they don't drop food everywhere and make a mess. It also makes them happy because they, oh hey, Space Wolf X Space Wolf X, or just Space Wolf. Yeah, just chilling here. Good for you, Space Wolf. Thank you for viewing. Things will probably be a little slow until I finish dumping and start making rooms again. Just gonna be making some plant brew. What's the deal here? Yeah, I'm gonna say don't cook the beer. I'm gonna say don't cook the plum helmets because you won't get seeds if you do that. However, you can gather plants. I'm gonna say gather plants from all over the place. Gather plants from up here in the different biome. Oh. Let's see what happens. Huh. Apparently Space Wolf has seen my name on Reddit a few times. And he's surprised to see the stream. Yeah, that's... I guess it did kind of come out of nowhere, didn't it? I considered posting like a link on the Dwarf Fortress Reddit to say like, hey, I'm streaming, but then I was like, well, do I really want like more people to see me doing this? Because this is the first time I've done a stream. Kind of self-conscious, kind of nervous. Especially because I'm... got 4 whole viewers. Including myself, of course. Sound logic, says Corner Sheep. Why do I suspect that's not genuine? I don't know, Quantum Sheep. Oh boy. Some migrants have arrived. Quantum Sheep says it's totally genuine. Yeah, you're not making a good case. Sorry. I'm not sorry. So, here's the fun part. How could you have any doubts, says Quantum Sheep. Yeah, it's not getting better. Sorry. Now hopefully I don't forget to switch away again. Or to switch back again. Here is the... what are we doing? Migration wave. Here is the Dwarf Therapist, and you can see... Where are the migrants? Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we have some new migrants over here. We've got one child. Does that say he's 103? How old is he? You got Iral, the 8-month-old child. Yeah, I think he's a baby, sorry. You got Eshtan, Daigle, Kel, Led, Regoth, Bolzon, no Kibs, so that's good. Won't be confusing. Let's see, does anyone have anything unusual? Got military? Yeah, we got a lot of military guys. So let's put them in the military. Sorry guys, we gotta conscript you. Who's the best? Who has a skill I can use? It seems the child has... Oh, okay. Babies aren't included in roll cut. Yeah, okay. Who's the best? Spear Dwarf, Mace Dwarf, Hammer Dwarf. Hammer Dwarfs are better. I might explain why later. Maybe I can explain why right now. Hammer Dwarfs are better because they... Just make sure I can see this. Hammer Dwarfs are better because they break bones when they attack. and they basically, if the enemy is wearing armor, they don't really care. They can just hurt enemies with armor however they like. And it used to be that against zombies they were ineffective. Let's see, where's Daigle? There he is. Beekeeper! Sorry, you're gonna be military man now. Used to be that hammers weren't good against like zombies and things that didn't have limbs, like sponges, because you'd just be hitting them and like crushing their body parts, but they wouldn't die. But that got patched now with the goring mechanics, so now you can destroy limbs completely instead of just severing or doing other things to them. So hammers are much better now than they used to be, and they were still good before that. But they weren't able to kill zombies. Who's the other guy? Lead, fishery worker, and Zon. There he is, fishery worker again. We don't need so many fishery workers. We don't even have a stream nearby, so they're gonna fish out the lakes, fish out the ponds pretty easily. Huh. It's more of a ceremonial status right now, being in the military. But it does mean that eventually they will be trained to do stuff. They'll be trained to use hammers. Supposing I can find any silver or copper, which is the best material for making hammers. Well, actually platinum is the best material for making hammers, but you can't make weapons out of platinum unless you encounter a fey mood, or a weird mood, or whatever they're called, for an artifact. Seems we have some pigs. Let's break out the zone pen pasture. Got a rooster, got a boar, got a baby alpaca. You know what? I'm sorry, boar. Oh. What? Why are the giant ticks always attacking the dogs? I don't get it. What about dogs? What about dogs and ticks is it that makes them want to attack each other? Surely somebody knows. Huh. I seem to have forgotten again what I was doing. Let's just let it play. I don't know what happened. Things are still going slow though. Drinks, seeds, other plants, fish. Oh yeah. Corner Sheep says that ticks want to attack dogs because they're full of delicious bodily fluids and thick concealing fur. Are you talking about dogs or ticks? I think ticks are pretty hairy, for bugs anyway. Let's switch over to the Dwarf Therapist screen and pause the game for a minute. Now, the thing about migrants is that you want to assign labors to them. You want to give them stuff to do because otherwise they're going to do nothing useful anyway. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make them all plant gatherers. Going to make them all farmers. Going to give them all some stone detail. Should I do that? No. Gonna give them all furnace operation. Gonna give them all wood burning. So when I start burning wood, where's the wood burning? There it is. Those are the four things you make migrants do. Is you make them farm, you make them burn wood, you make them gather plants, and you make them operate furnaces. That's a good economic maxim if I've ever heard one. And I've never heard one. So once they finish dumping... Whoops. Gotta switch over to the game. Once they finish dumping, which is gonna happen pretty soon, it looks like they're almost done actually. I'm going to create new workshop spaces. I'm going to create new workshop spaces right now. Actually, this is the food workshop spaces, so let's make stills. 2 stills. A gabbro still. A gabbro still, and another gabbro still. Who would have thought? Now we gotta make a farmer's workshop. Gabbro farmer's workshop. Farmer's workshop. What else? A kitchen. Yeah, kitchen. 2 kitchens. And now tanning. I think it's an N. Yeah, N. Now, what else? What else? What else? Fishery. Fishery. Is there anything else that's important? I could probably put a leatherworks here if I wanted to, but I won't. There's stuff already in those spaces. Actually, there isn't anything in the bottom right space. What are we gonna put there? Maybe another kitchen, because they do render fat there. Well, no. They don't do it very often. Maybe an ashery. So we can start with soap soon enough. Seems there are more cats scratching at my door. As long as they don't scratch the carpet, that's fine. A lot of waiting to do in Dwarf Fortress. As things happen. Dwarves don't do things automatically. Oh shit, idlers. Got an idler apocalypse here. Seems everyone's done doing their jobs. What's left to do? I do not want a butcher's shop here, sorry. Kitchen. What was I putting there? An ashery, I think? Kitchen, farmer's workshop. So we need someone to do farming. I think that's like milking? Yeah, milking. So we'll take someone here. The lowest of the low. Who's a... Yeah, this guy's low enough. We'll give him cooking skills, or we'll give him cooking responsibilities as well. We have this other guy. Yeah, there we go. I might do some more like labors and stuff off camera, but it's not. Oh, come on! There's a cat. There's a cat scratching really hard at my door right now. I might pause the stream to take care of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off for a few minutes. See y'all later. In a few minutes. back! Now for some more Dwarf Fortress. After that, whatever it was, cliffhanger of an ending, cliffhanger of an intermission, we're back with a new name, a new purpose, and a renewed vigor with which we shall narrate this and play it at the same time. Looks like our farming workshops are getting assembled. Dining room. So I'm assigning a meeting hall over here. What I'm gonna do down 2 levels below is start with the industry. What are we doing? There we go. I'm gonna start off with the industry. I say the industry, I mean industry like as a plural noun, I guess. I mean we're gonna get to making workshops and stuff again. So I know y'all love it. Now, I could probably make a macro for this. I might do it off camera at some point, but it makes this a whole lot faster in it. Huh. Space Wolf just asked the $1 million question, do I have trading goods for the caravan? No, I don't. I was completely forgetting about that. Good point. I shall do that right now. I can probably just make a bunch of... I wish I could make giant beetle carapace crafts, but not only have I not killed a giant beetle yet, you only get bones from them or something. Never too late to make some spiked balls, he says. Well, I don't have a middle industry going, so... I guess I could do it out of stone. Can I even do it out of stone? Looks like no. Wooden trap components. So it'd be in the carpentry. Oh. Spiked wooden ball, he says. Excellent. Let's make all the spiked balls. Base value 126, which is pretty good considering they're made of wood. And we have lots of wood. So while the carpenter's doing that, I'll make the mason make statues, I guess. I don't know. I'll make the craft dwarf. Does anyone have craft dwarfing in the skills? I'm looking off screen to see the skills. There's... Space Wolf says it thinks it was a menacing spiked ball. So there's a spiked wooden ball, and then there's a menacing wooden spike. So it can't be both. It might be a... I don't know. It could be a spiked wooden ball that menaces with wooden spikes, maybe. How much does a wooden spike go for on the open market? Over a spiked wooden ball. Just a minute, I gotta let my cat out. Alright. Where were we? Making craft goods, that's where we were. So let's go into the therapist screen and let's see if we can find someone worthy of making crafts of some kind. So wood crafting. Seems Max Buckets has not yet made any crafts, so I guess we could do something with someone else. Who can we do that with? Herbalist, mason, fishery worker. Ooh, mason. Kib doesn't need to work as hard. Sure, Quantum Sheep will enjoy that. Or not. Maybe he resents the fact that Kib is not as useful in the fortress as he was. There you go. Now he's a woodcrafter instead of a mason. And wood crafts. Just make all the wooden crafts. Whoops, I forgot to switch out again. Oh well, not much happened. Whoop, there we go. So we made all the wooden crafts. It is some dwarf called Regoth Tenshedbim, who is going to make the wooden crafts from now on. Let's see, where is he? Is that him? Sure is Regoth Tenshedbim, mason. Not for long. Oh crap, I don't even have a depot. Gotta make that fast. Mahogany. I don't want to use all my mahogany on this shit. Mahogany's a good wood. Oh yeah, I need an architect to make a trade depot. So let's transition again. Find a guy who isn't currently doing anything. Let's use lead. I think he's one of the guys with, yeah. Let's just give him architecture. Let's give everyone architecture, in fact, because it's not that intrusive. It doesn't replace any of their current careers, like what carpentry, mining, masonry, and hunting does. Where's hunting? Right there. And it also doesn't matter how good they are. So we'll see. Switch. Space Wolf says, spiked ball. It was the spiked ball that has 126 base value. He says, weapons with an edge have more value than blunt weapons. Alright. Take your word for it, Space Wolf. What are we gonna do? This is good enough. Prepared food is really good too. You can buy the materials. Well, yeah, that's a good point too, but that's kind of a ways away. You have to... I don't think food has a very high base value. You can make a lot of food really quickly for like very little resources. You're not like using metal or anything. And if you have a master food maker, then that works, but if you don't, then it's not really efficient, I don't think. But I may as well get someone to start making food. That way we can get started on the food industry early. Yeah, he says he has a prepared food barrel with 52,000 value. Yeah, I've had that. It tends to be something like ground up weevil brains or something like that. But apparently the dwarves like it. Who am I to judge? Kitchen, let's set up some... Let's make sure the things that can be brewed are not cooked. There we go. Lavish meals also just... They help make dwarves happy because they include more ingredients than usual. Dwarves like a varied diet. So it's all about happiness. It's all about money. It's all about that sweet, sweet moolah. Although we don't actually use money, we just trade goods. Needs carpentry, okay. Who's a carpenter? Max Buckets, get over there. Where are you? Oh, there he is. He's currently making spiked walls. It's not gonna be much use if there's no place to trade it with. From. I think we also need a broker, so let's just make Fika the broker. Raise bookkeeper, broker. Can make him the manager too. He's like the Should I be making political references here? He's like the Jared Kushner of dwarves. He's just got all the jobs. There he is. There's good old Max Buckets. Huh. The dry season has come, autumn has arrived on the calendar, so it seems our caravan's coming soon. I think it's set to arrive in the fall, as well as the second migrant wave, which is always going to be, it's always fun. Well, actually, I think the first migrant wave is like 5 to 10, and then the second is like 3 to 7. And then the next one, so the fourth migrant wave, or the third migrant wave, is when things can get really crazy. If your dwarfs are rich, you can get like 50 migrants in your third wave. I'm gonna get rid of this garbage pile. There we go. I'm going to reclaim everything here. Kind of hoarse of throat. Right, the point of that was to allow us to put another garbage dump down here so that we can dump all the useless stone. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we can get into work orders. Basically, you can tell your manager to do stuff instead of telling individual dwarves or individual work shops to do things. So we need rock table. Let's just make... What are we gonna do? Tables. 20 rock tables. Let's make rock throne. 20 rock thrones. Nope, I need 25 because there are more thrones than tables in a dining hall. That makes sense, right? Okay, so no no dwarves are dead yet. So that means there are no were creatures in the last migrant wave. However, we are going to need some doors and stuff to prevent any were creatures from catching us by surprise. I guess they could still catch us by surprise, but it's easier to contain everything if there are doors at the entrances and exits. No, main door. It's not done yet. Let's see who's... Manager has no jobs. Maybe it only kind of works indirectly through him. Caravan has arrived. All right. Let's see what we got. I don't even know what we need right now. Oh yeah, what's the button for changing the sort? I guess you can't. Maybe you can't do that if you don't have a broker with a good skill, because he doesn't know the he doesn't know how valuable anything is. Huh. Ooh, we got tons of buckets to sell. Just pass off all this stuff. And now all the doors are going to run over and bring stuff to the trading post and trade with it. The manager is currently trading at the depot. The world is the same as ever. What requests do you have of our merchants? Let's see, what do we want? I'm gonna say we do want some leather. Only a little bit though. Elkbird leather, yeah. I want all the weird leathers. Maybe I want the normal leathers. All the cat and dog leathers. Dreltha, yeah, dog. Nope. Cat, nope. Horse, sheep, pig, goat, chicken, water, reindeer. Yeah, reindeer. Reindeers are cool. What else is cool? Ooh. Coyote, yeah, coyotes suck. Let's kill the coyotes. Echidna leather, oh yeah. Jaguar, leopard, wolf, grizzly bear, of course, cougar, giant wolf. Yeah, let's, sure. Should have more leather, shouldn't they? Or do they only get one? Panda. I want all the panda leather. I want to kill them all. Cloth. Yeah, sure, whatever. Crafts. I don't need crafts. I don't care about crafts. Wood. Nah. Are we gonna be able to afford steel though? Let's get a little bit. Piglet spawn. Weapons. I'd say crossbows are decent. No, I don't need crossbows. I can make crossbows. Training weapons. Ammo, bolts. Yeah, let's get bolts. Bolts are good to buy because they make them out of metal. Which is... I don't have a metal industry yet. Bodywear, cloaks. Nah. I'll get them next year. Shields, instruments. Don't have a tavern or whatever, a place to put it, instruments yet, so won't bother. Cheese is good, it's cheap. Let's get the weird cheese though. 1 humped camel cheese and 2 humped camel cheese. Gypsum plaster. Flasks, water skins, quivers. Huh. I guess I could... No. Anyone who comes with a crossbow will come with a quiver as well. Let's ask for charcoal. Oh yeah, I like getting sheets and stuff. That way you can make books and manuscripts and like quires and scrolls and stuff. And it's useful, although I haven't found much use in the libraries and stuff like that. I'll get them anyway. Gotta get some mugs. Yeah. Yeah. Seems they want quivers. Is that quivers? Yeah, I think that's quivers. They want cloth and they want thread, which is stuff I already bought from them, so... Oh well. Toys, I can make toys. Rings, I can make rings. Sure do like toys and rings. Merchants have arrived. I could steal all of their stuff. That's treatment I would give the elves though. It's not a good idea. that's a lot of value. Space Wolf says, prepare for moods with sand and silk. My clothiers always died because of cave spiders, thread / silk. It's a good point. You always want to get like a good variety of ingredients for strange moods, because if your dwarves don't find this stuff they need for their strange mood, then they could just die on you. They could just stand at their workshop forever and wait to die because they can't make their strange mood artifact. Seem to want to sell me some animals in cages. I don't know why they would want to do that. I don't know why they would think I would want to buy it. Coat. An iron low boot is worth almost as much as a pigtail shoe. I can make my own pigtail, or I can make my own leather shoes anyway. That's what we need, leather and cloth. Sand. There's thread and silk at the bottom, so I'll get that. Leopard leather bag. Wheat flour bag. Wheat flour bag. That's expensive though. I don't want it. Leather is always very cheap compared to cloth, as you can see here. One box of leather, or one bin of leather, is worth 70 diblets, whereas a cloth bin is worth 470, or 575, or 637. I will, however, buy some of this stuff. Giant cave spider silk, giant spider silk. Buy some of it. I'll buy this whole package, actually. It's very expensive, but it could be useful to prevent a dwarf from dying because they don't have their giant cave spider silk cloth. You never know when that'll happen. I'll get some bolts. The copper bolts, and I don't know if you can make silver bolts, but copper bolts are probably the best ones because they weigh the most. Projectile damage is dependent on weight, not like any penetrative qualities. So if you make bolts out of adamantine, which is very light, very sharp, it's not going to do too well. You'd think it would do very well, but it doesn't. It's pretty shit. It's very good for swords, though. Okay, I want the plump helmets. This stuff you can always need. You can always use as more plump helmets, at least at the beginning. Grapes. I like getting different... Ooh, we can make garlic beer. That's gonna be good. This stuff is super cheap, so it's good. Thread. I'll just buy all the thread. You never know when you're gonna need this. Although maybe I should tell my farmer's workshop to not weave all of this into cloth. I'll figure that out. Or I won't and I'll cause someone to die. Who knows? Cheese is very cheap, but a good source of food. I guess it's not super cheap. And I just got some sheets. It's good to exchange stuff at a tremendous loss because your traders won't buy it. Let's see, what do they want? Oh, come on. Will this work? There we go. We saved one spiked ball. There we go. No trader required. One thing, it's kind of exploitative, but you can, when a trader comes, you can disassemble the trade depot, and then you get to keep all their stuff because they don't know what to do. I don't do that though, because it's kind of cheesy. I feel like I'm at a loss for things to say. Who here wants me to talk about something specific? Maybe preferably about Dwarf Fortress, I guess. Maybe someone has questions. Looking at you, Howler. Oh yeah, industry. Is there a lot of background noise in my mic? I feel like there might be. My window's open. Yeah, I imagine they're all trying to get their food into the food stockpile now. I think it might be time at the end of autumn when we get no migrants and or recruits. Might be time to make a farm and get them to start farming. And also get them to start training the military. So once we get new migrants, we'll have more or less enough to be self-sufficient as well as specialized. Not too specialized, but just generally. And we should get our metal industry going. Okay, so now everyone's dumping from the bottom. We gotta make a... First we gotta set everything to be dumped here. Okay. Now we gotta get a stockpile, finished goods, and put it here. I'd say that's good. Now for furniture, same deal. A few squares there. I could go into the custom options, but I don't really feel like it. Leather over here. Animal over here. Tend to have a lot of caged animals if you set up traps, which can be good, can be bad. Depends on how many caged animals you want to have in your fortress. Cloth. Above that. Gem. I won't put a gem stockpile. They tend to get messy. D, armor, right up here. There we go. And now we wait. Excuse my gesticulations. Some migrants have arrived. Oh boy. Where are they? Right there. See, they always come out the edge of the map. There was always animals, as well as dwarves, coming in through the migrant hole. See, it seems like there's some goats, some cats, some cows, some geese, maybe, or goats. It's a geese, I think. Keet. What's a keet? Why is it G? Is it a male baby goose, I think? Or are those just goslings? Yeah, like I said, I'm right so often, aren't I? So often. Oh, never mind, I'm not right. It's 10. I thought it was less than 10. Maybe my fortress is just not wealthy enough. And the solution to that is conscripting everyone into manual labor. Butchery. Where's butchery? Get everyone here. Everyone there. Furnace operation. Architecture. Right here. Seems like we have... Oh, we don't have any hunters. Seems like we got Thob and Cog in the military. Let's conscript them. Cog, you're in the military. Thob, you're in the military. Have fun with that. Let's dig a military place to practice. What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna do this? Let's do it very close to the yeah, okay, that's good. Or maybe that's too small. Needs door. What's... Okay. I guess everyone's too busy, dumping stone and stuff. Whoop, forgot to switch again. There we go. I have to put more people in the pasture. Keet, bull calf, sure, chick, I don't know. Goat kid, I knew there was a goat there. Now let's put the rooster and the chick there too. Might just butcher all of them. No, it's not this, it's animals. Goat kid, slaughter. Bull calf, slaughter. I'll wait for them to grow up. The keet, though, we can slaughter that one. For some reason, someone's got a pet boar and a pet alpaca, or a pet rooster, I mean. The alpaca and the boar are dead now, to me, anyway. Is anyone doing... What am I saying? Yeah, okay. Build. Farm plot. Now let's get it started in here. 3 farm plots, 3 different types of crops. Space Wolf says, I already hear birds outside my window, time to sleep. Good luck and have fun with the stream. Always interesting to see someone playing DF. Yeah, thanks. I know it's somewhat uncommon, I think. It's not a very popular game, of course. It's Dwarf Fortress. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you can come watch again someday. Maybe I'll be streaming again. I don't know. There's a kitten. There's a kitten here now. People are still dragging stuff off from the stockpile. Time to make some workshops. Carpenter's workshop. Mason's workshop, right here. Tend to want a lot of the mason and carpentry workshops, and then the other ones you can have fewer. It's still good to have a lot of them. Or as many as you need, really. More than you need, even. Looks like another cat is at my door. I guess it's that time. What am I gonna make? What workshops am I gonna make? Craftsdwarf's workshops, that's what I'm gonna make. Jeweler's workshops, that's what I'm gonna make. Not out of petrified wood. Mechanics workshop, yeah, that we could use one of those. Shale. Bowyer's workshop. We'll make bows out of copper or something once we get some. They're not really useful when they're made of wood. The thing, see the bolts when they're made of wood, they're too light to cause any damage. Same with crossbows. See, when dwarves wielding crossbows get in close range, they tend to use their crossbows like hammers, which is another reason why hammer dwarves are the best kinds of dwarves, because they can also use crossbows. And if you make crossbows out of something heavy like copper, they are very good hammers. Almost as good as if they were steel. I mean, almost as if they were silver. I feel like I'm kind of losing the thread here. I think I might just put another workshop here and then kind of call it a day. It's already been 3 hours. I'll put another mechanics workshop in here. There we go. And the merchants have left. set up our farms up top. Plump helmets. Plump helmets. Plump helmets. Plump helmets. Now the other one will be, I'd say top one, whatever the top one is. Duplicups. I think it's duplicups half the time, and cave wheat the other half. This one will be cave wheat where there's cave wheat, and plump helmets when there's plump helmets. I guess there's always plump helmets. You can always plant plump helmets. I also have to create a gathering area, and I should also start up my military, or my, well that too, but my metal industry. That's what it is. Gathering pick fruit. See, it said gather information. Yeah, okay. Step ladder. Wood step ladder. Let's make 5 step ladders. That's enough. This kind of looks like a very cartoony key, this area. It's kind of weird. And this looks like another penis. Maybe we should blur that. For the kids, you see. F3. Zoom here, say it's the craft zone. Craft zone. Craft zone. Craft zone. Got some idlers, now they're gone. I guess they're all planting or collecting plants. Yes, they are. Of course they are. And now I gotta get rid of this. For a minute, I'm going to transition into the therapist screen. Now we got to find some more carpenters, because this guy's working non-stop. This guy's a woodcrafter, so I keep him. Let's see who's got... I know. Total skill levels, there we go. Child, the child has no skill levels, of course he doesn't. Lazy little bastard. This guy's a stone crafter, this guy's a woodcutter. Hey. It's, is that Max Buckets? No, that's Tolan. The successor to Tolan. Oh, we'll see. I'll make him a carpenter too. This guy's a novice gem setter and novice gem cutter. We'll put him to work carving gems. This guy is a blacksmith. What does he do? He's a blacksmith. Okay, that didn't really help, but okay. This guy's a novice grower, tanner, and cook. Let's make him a mason. Actually, let's make him a woodcrafter. Let's make this glassmaker a hunter? No. We don't need any more jobs, do we? I think I'm talking too far away from the mic. You can barely hear me. Maybe that's a good thing. I shouldn't just read stuff on camera. Oh, an animal trainer. That's useful. Okay. Now that we've got a bit of that, actually I need two more of each. One more of each. Herbalist, thresher, cheesemaker. Let's make him another mason. So we have 3 masons. So we will have 3 carpenters after this. Glassmaker and gelder, carpenter. Put him there. Alright, transition. Let's get rid of these places. Step ladder. Craft dwarf, still. Let's get rid of it. I don't care about it. Oh shit, we're out of drinks. Brew drink from plant. 30. Drink from fruit. 30. I don't even know if we can do it. We'll see. Hopefully dwarves don't die of thirst before we can get some alcohol distilled. Actually, I'll just do it manually right now. Table. Let's put a table here and here, and chairs around it. Thrones, I mean. Only have 3 thrones. Only have enough to put there. I think that's sufficient, though. We need to make bedrooms. There's a lot that we need to make. Maybe in the break. As in when I stop playing this. Quantum Shoot says still at it, huh? Yeah, I know. When I'm done playing this for the night, which is like... It's almost 11 where I am. Let's say at 11 when I finish playing this. I'll go off screen, just designate a lot of areas that I'll need eventually. And then resume. And just continue with all those things already designated, so I don't have to do it on camera, because it'll be painful to do on camera and not very interesting, and it'll also take a lot of time. I think that's what I'll do. $15 idlers. That's a lot of idlers. What are they all doing? Play make-believe. Yep, I know. Really ought to make a place for them to pray. Was it like a temple or a... whatever you call it. Just a room for them to pray in. Uh-oh. Someone's been possessed, and it's a glassmaker. Oh boy. He has no workshop to go to. Do we have a spare work? No, we don't. Alright. Well, I'll just add one here. We need some furnace, glass furnace. There we go. I don't think that'll do any good because I don't know if we have sand. We'll see. Looks like we need a mason. Looks like all the masons are busy right now. We'll just forbid all the masonries for now. For some reason, the outpost liaison got enraged for like 1 second and then sat back down and was like, oh, I'm calm now. Uh-oh. We need some empty storage things. Empty storage containers. Barrel. Wooden barrel. There we go. 30. That ought to keep them occupied. Okay, it's about time. We now have a glass furnace up in the top right corner. This guy's gonna claim it, and we're gonna pause and say this guy claimed it, a glass furnace. Now what's he gonna do? He's going to yell about how he needs... Yeah, I think this one's gonna die again. See if we can't get some sand. Sand. There's a lot of just watching things happen in Dwarf Fortress. Also, I don't remember the last time I spoke. It's probably a while ago. I may have just been talking in my head and not realizing that it couldn't be heard outside. See what's going on. Yeah, we want sand. Gather, is there a gather sand? I might have to look something up in the wiki. See if the possessed person knows what they want. Raw green. Cat the turned autom needs raw green. It's unlikely if we'll get that before she dies. Can always hope though. I'll see if I can find anything on the wiki before I leave about raw green glass. Oh. Looks like if we just make another... Okay, let's see. See what we can do. I have no idea what this guy's gonna make. I've never had a strange mood glass maker before. Of course he's possessed, so he won't become a legendary glass maker, which is I mean, whatever. It's glass making. Never even used a glass furnace before. See, there we go. I'm just doing some stuff in Dwarf Therapist real quick, seeing if there's glass making. See this gem cutter guy, he can do glass making. Why did they suspend the construction of the glass furnace? Item blocking site. Well, that's not too helpful, is it? Masons. There we go. Just basically saying that masonry is over, you gotta start working on the glass furnace now. And then just reinstating masonry as a career right after that. Hopefully it doesn't get suspended again. Oh, there he goes. It's working perfectly fine. I may need to create some wood furnaces. Yeah, he needs refined coal. So we need to burn some wood. Good thing we have a bunch of wood burners on hand. Okay, time to resume. Furnace, wood furnace. Let's just make like as many as we can. We're gonna need them anytime, or we're gonna need them sometime soon anyway. Winter has arrived on the calendar. It's still the dry season though, because it's warm weather, or warm climate I mean. An animal has grown to become a stray bull. Well, you know what that means. Time to butcher a stray bull. We're waiting for this goat kid to grow up to butcher him too. He's oh, come on, everything needs masonry these days. Let's reinstate it. Make sure nobody destroys the workshops. Make charcoal. Repeat until you're done. We may end up going past 11. Who knows? Okay, so this guy's gonna leave once he's done making charcoal. There's no place to put charcoal because there's no bars and block storage. Okay, there we go. So now we have charcoal. Green glass. Make raw green glass. See how that turns out. Okay. Oh shit, is he making it? Let's open this passage up. Okay. gonna see if it works when Calcilobarbin steals his green glass. Okay, now what does she need? More? Okay. Just do it on repeat. Sand bearing item. Okay. Collect sand. Just do that and then do some raw green glass. Don't know how much we need. We shall find out eventually. What else are we doing? Metal making. Gotta work on that. Oh yeah, so it's 11. I'm just gonna quit right now, and we will see what I can do next time. I have no idea when I'm gonna stream next time. I didn't even know I was gonna stream today until today. It's gonna be a pretty random thing. But I guess I'll let you guys know. Let's see, where's my over screen? There it is.